If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the Bofina One podcast, and I am your host, Bofina One. And as you guys can see, today we are going to be talking about DaBaby, and as he addresses his controversial Megan Thee Stallion boogeyman lyric. So you may be wondering, what's going on? What does this stuff mean? So essentially, DaBaby had made a song called The Boogeyman. He aired out some information pretty much stating that he had slept with Megan Thee Stallion. And it was kind of weird. It was just kind of random. Like, did they have beef? What was the reasoning behind it? Why did he air it out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But before we get into the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, share, and let's jump straight into the video. So here's the article. DaBaby addresses controversial Megan Thee Stallion boogeyman lyrics. So DaBaby is sticking to his story. Last month, he dropped his album, Baby on Baby 2, on which he claims to have slept with Megan Thee Stallion the days before she was allegedly shot by Tory Lanez. So for those of you guys don't know, there was a whole incident between her and Tory Lanez where he shot her in the foot. And, I think now he's supposedly on house arrest because of it. And it's some crazy stuff that happened with that. So it says in quotes, "You play with me, that ish was childish. The day before she said that Tory Lanez shot her, I was on Megan Thee Stallion." He raps on Boogeyman. "Waited to say that ish on my next hit and the day before too, but I kept it player, ain't said nothing about it." And so this was, I know, like when I did see this, or I saw people posting like how they felt about it, they were like, bro, you're not player about it if you air it out. You know what I'm saying? Like people were saying like, being a player is like you do your dirt, you do your things, and you don't like air it out. And so he aired it out in the song. So it's like clearly it's like you caught feelings. You felt some type of way about this. So during his visit to Hot 97, he addressed a controversial lyric claiming that he recorded the song a year before it was released and didn't even consider changing the lyrics. In quotes, "The song been done for real. Damn near going on a year," he said. "When I say something, it's going to go out." It's like, okay, so I get what he's saying. Like, okay, because the incident with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, it's been a while, right? But it's like, at the same time, okay, if it was recorded a year ago and you recorded it, why did you still decide to put it out there? Like, it just kind of looks like you're hurt about something. Like, it looks like you're saying you're a player, but then it kind of also looks like you caught feelings. And so now you feel a certain type of way, So let's just keep reading. So when asked why he decided to air out their alleged relationship, he responded, in quotes, "It is what it is. I said a long time ago, keep me out the business. It's a song. It's out right now. Can take it how they want to take it." It's like, and it kind of goes back to what I just said, like, people are going to ask about it. People are going to want to, I guess you say, inquire about it, because it doesn't matter whether it happened a year ago, you're posting it now. So whether you posted it a year ago, meaning you released the song a year ago, or whether you released it right now, like, I still feel like it still applies, that people would still feel a certain type of way about what you said in the song. And if anything, it kind of makes him look worse, because like I said, it's like you waited a year or two later, however long it's been, to now say something. Even though you recorded it, it just looks like, get over it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, however, he claims it was not his way of getting back at Megan, who he collaborated with on tracks including Cash Ish and Crybaby. The two had a falling out after DaBaby collaborated with Tory in the wake of the shooting and even brought him on stage during his Rolling Loud set. In quote, "Support me in private and publicly do something different. These industry men are very strange," Megan tweeted in June of 2021. And that's true. That's facts. Like, they were cool a second ago, and I guess maybe she felt a certain type of way, maybe about him collaborating with her. I mean, no one really knows 100% what was the backstory and why it got to this point, but it doesn't matter. It's the concept that, like you said, they made music together. They were cool, and I guess they supposedly had sex together. Now it's like, okay, now you want to like air me out. So when asked why he didn't change the Megan lyric, DaBaby explained, "I don't change lyrics though. It don't matter what I say." Okay. Elsewhere in the interview, he spoke about his relation with Danny Lee, the mother of his child, reports that he only sold 500 tickets to a show and his hesitancy to seek professional therapy. In quotes, "I commend myself with how much I've been able to keep this ish together because I've seen countless amounts of people around me fold," DaBaby said. And see, I feel like this is the reason why like his career is also starting to kind of plummet a little bit, right? Because I did see an episode, well, not an episode, but like a clip or whatever from the Joe Budden podcast. And I know they were talking about that, like how, like, oh, people were saying like, they like some of the guys were saying that the reason why his it kind of died for him is because like, oh, his flow is the same, the music sounds the same. And there's some truth to that. Like, yes, a lot of DaBaby's music is very similar. It's kind of the same type of flow. But you also have to remember that at the same time, controversy and how people perceive you matters more than honestly all those things. Like, don't get me wrong, talent is a big thing. If you're talented, you will stay relevant. But at the same time, it's like there's only so much you can do until it gets to a point where it's like your talent doesn't matter. People are gonna stop liking you. And like I said, DaBaby's had so many other controversies, like punching fans and just getting into fights, the whole Walmart incident. I mean, that was considered, I think, like self-defense, but where he, essentially took someone's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, he's had so much controversy around him. And I think what happened with him, at least I know I was watching his interview on the Breakfast Club that he did earlier this year. I think it was like March or something like that. And I think he kind of thought that maybe he was above other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he got, the fame, he's talented, whatever, he can perform. And I think he kind of thought, oh, well, now I'm this superstar. So, now I can do what I want. I can say what I want. I can act as if I'm still not a human being, even though, regardless of who you are, you still have to abide by the rules of, the law. And so I just think the controversy and, brand deals, labels, it gets to a point where it's like you're becoming more of a liability than, I think he just started to become more of a liability. And that's just my honest to God opinion on it. And I think people just kind of got tired of it, right? And the music wasn't able to overshadow all the drama that kept going on. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.